Welcome to our in-depth analysis of MSP Recovery Inc., ticker MSPR. This stock has recently caught the attention of traders due to its dramatic price movements and extreme volatility. In this video, we'll break down the key technical and volume signals, discuss the risks and opportunities, and help you understand what's really happening beneath the surface. Whether you're an aggressive trader or a cautious investor, knowing the details behind MSPR's recent surge is crucial. Let's start by looking at the overall trend and why this stock is making headlines. MSP Recovery Inc. is currently experiencing extreme volatility with its last price at 0.798. The risk thermometer shows a beta of 1.44, which means the stock is much more volatile than the overall market. The risk-reward ratio stands at 1.25, suggesting there's a favorable risk-adjusted potential for those willing to brave the swings. Interestingly, the 52-week position is at 1.73, placing MSPR near its yearly low of 0.196 and far from its high of 35. Technical indicators like ADX and Arun oscillator confirm a strong downtrend, but a recent daily return of 262.64% hints at a dramatic price surge from depressed levels. When we look at volume, MSPR stands out even more. The on-balance volume, OBV, and accumulation distribution AD indicators show massive buying interest, with OBV at over 343 million and AD at 130 million. The ADOSC confirms this strong inflow, and volume acceleration is high at 14.11. However, the VWAP is at 5.38, much higher than the current price, which means the recent surge happened below the average transaction cost. Volume ratios are off the charts, confirming extraordinary expansion. This suggests institutional accumulation rather than distribution, a key point for traders watching for big moves. All moving averages from short-term to long-term are significantly above the current price. For example, the 5-day SMA is at 0.577, and the 200-day SMA is at 8.58, both well above 0.798. The exponential moving averages EMAs show a similar pattern, with the 200-day EMA at a staggering 35.84. This extreme alignment above the price signals a profoundly oversold condition following a prolonged downtrend. The recent price surge is now testing these averages, which could act as resistance if the reversal continues. Diving into technical indicators, we see a mixed picture. The MACD is negative at minus 0.298, showing bearish momentum, but the MACD histogram is slightly positive, hinting at improvement. RSI values are in the 3644 range, which is neither oversold nor overbought, while stock RSIK is at 100, suggesting a possible reversal. Stochastic indicators remain weak, and both CCI and CMO confirm a bearish bias. Hidden signals like MAMA below FAMA and a negative TRIX indicate the downtrend may persist, but high beta and strong correlation with the market keep volatility elevated. Linear regression analysis reveals that MSPR is trading far below its historical mean. The slope is negative, confirming a strong downtrend, while the intercept sets a much higher historical baseline. The R-squared value is high, indicating the price closely follows the regression pattern. The predicted value is actually negative, and the deviation percent is extremely large, suggesting the stock is massively undervalued relative to its regression channel. This could present a potential mean reversion opportunity if the trend reverses. Looking ahead to the next trading day, the extraordinary volume surge and recent price momentum suggest an opening between 0.798 and 0.85. The slight improvement in the MACD histogram and the extreme stock RSI-K readings support the possibility of an upward gap at the open. However, resistance from the moving averages could limit how far the price can go. The pivot point at 0.733 is a critical level to watch. If the price stays above it, a reversal attempt is more likely to succeed. Support and resistance levels are crucial for understanding MSPR's trading range. The pivot point is at 0.733, with support at 0.585 and resistance at 0.946. The current price sits above the pivot but below resistance, creating a wideband for potential price swings. If the price holds above 0.733, it could target the 0.946 resistance. A break below 0.733, however, might trigger a decline toward the 0.585 support. Given the stock's volatility, wide swings between these levels are likely. Average true range ATR for MSPR is 0.289, which defines the expected volatility range for the next session. Based on the last close at 0.798, the projected high is 1.087 and the projected low is 0.509. This means the stock could swing as much as 36% in either direction during the day. If the price breaks above 1.087 or below 0.509, it could signal a new trend acceleration, especially given the current volume characteristics. Three main scenarios could play out for MSPR. First, a bullish reversal above 0.733 could target the 0.946 resistance, supported by strong volume and extreme oversold conditions. Second, a bearish continuation below 0.733 might see the price fall toward 0.585, especially if moving average resistance and negative MACD persist. Third, a neutral consolidation around 0.733 could allow technical indicators to normalize. The highest probability currently favors a bullish scenario, but resistance from moving averages increases the risk of failure. Risk thermometer for MSPR shows a beta of 1.44, indicating high volatility, and a risk-reward ratio of 1.25, which is favorable for risk-tolerant traders. The 52-week position near the low suggests there's room for a rebound, but also highlights the stock's vulnerability. Understanding these risk metrics is essential before making any trading decisions, especially with such wide price swings and technical uncertainty. Volume trap analysis is a key tool for understanding MSPR's recent action. Despite the price being below VWAP, accelerating volume and positive OBV/ADOC readings suggest that large players are accumulating shares rather than distributing them. This is a classic sign that a reversal could be brewing, as institutional investors often buy heavily during periods of extreme weakness, setting the stage for a potential price rebound. Aggressive traders, MSPR offers a high-risk, high-reward setup. Entering long positions above 0.733 with a strict stop-loss below 0.585 and targeting 0.946 resistance could capture the upside if a reversal takes hold. Conservative investors, on the other hand, may want to wait for confirmation of a trend reversal above key moving averages before committing capital. This approach reduces risk but may miss the initial surge. Sum up, MSPR is in a unique position with extreme volatility, massive volume accumulation, and technical signals that point both ways. The stock is deeply oversold, but resistance from moving averages and persistent bearish indicators mean caution is warranted. The pivot point at 0.733 is the key level to watch for any reversal attempt. Traders should weigh the risks and rewards carefully before making a move. MSP Recovery Inc. represents a classic high-risk, high-reward opportunity. With extreme price swings, strong accumulation signals, and a potential for mean reversion, it's a stock that demands close attention. While aggressive traders may find the setup attractive, conservative investors should be patient and wait for clearer confirmation. Always use proper risk management and stay alert to new developments as the situation evolves.